What is up, guys? So today's lesson is all about self-accountability, and the video I'm going to show, in my reckoning, I think is a perfect example of why people need to practice self-accountability in their lives. And something I want to address, because this is the perfect time to do this, is I get a lot of comments that says MGTOW is just female bashing and it's no better than feminism, and we just hate women. And that is totally not the case. That is far from the truth. What MGTOW is about is finding truth in your own life and doing what you want to do. And of course, there are things that when you are trying to make a life for yourself, you need to limit or erase from your life. And female manipulation is one of the things that we try to navigate through. And that's where it comes up, and I guess confusion originates from that point. But I want to make it super clear that the things I talk about in all my videos can apply to both men and women. It's not confined to just one gender, and that's a point that I've been meaning to get across, and I'll probably do a more in-depth video talking about that. And the topic today, self-accountability, there's lots of men that aren't self-accountable, and there's lots of women that aren't self-accountable. That trait of not being accountable to your actions is not inclusive to one gender or another. It's shared across genders, right? But anyways, talking about self-accountability, I think it's something intrinsically important to a MGTOW lifestyle. MGTOW is all about going your own way, trying to get away from the state, get away from outside influences. And when you do that, when you take it upon yourself to make the life or to construct a life that you want to live, you automatically become self-accountable for your actions and for your future. So this is a perfect video of why self-accountability is so important, and this person unfortunately doesn't have that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.
Good evening, I'm Keith Tate.
I'm Gail Sierens. Thank you for joining us this evening. One mother and 12 young children. They have no food, no clothes, no shoes, and no place to go after getting evicted. The Tampa mom says she's asked for help, but to no avail. Did the system fail her? That's what 8 on Your Side wants to know. News Channel 8 Jeff Patterson is in our Tampa newsroom with a story that has many different turns. Jeff?
Indeed it does, Gail. Angel Adams says her children are a gift from God, but now she needs help caring for them. Adams is blaming the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Child Protection Team and others for her problems.
In my case, they done been in my life 6 months and I'm homeless.
37-year-old Angel Adams blames the system for her problems, a system of social service agencies trying to help her. Adams has 15 children, 12 who are now living with her in this small motel room. While we were in the room, the children had no food available, no shoes, and Adams says they haven't had a change of clothes in more than 3 days. A concerned employee of the motel called us after seeing her plight. Landlords recently evicted Adams and her children from this Tampa apartment after discovering she was living there with her 12 children. The kids' clothes, books, toys, and furniture are now out on the curb, picked over by scavengers. The building's owners say they gave ample warning to Adams, warnings they say she chose to ignore.
We tried to help them, and I think several other agencies, with paying of her rent and the paying of her utilities and stuff, did more than their part.
But Adams says her life didn't start to fall apart until social service agencies got involved. Her fiancé, Gary Brown Sr., the man who fathered 10 of her 15 children, was arrested, and Adams says she was left with nothing.
I don't have any clothes. People been donating food just around here, just helping me out with food, and I don't have anything.
We called the Department of Children and Families to see what they've been doing to help. DCF says Hillsborough Kids Incorporated has been helping by paying Adams rent, even providing her furniture. Adams says it isn't enough.
Somebody needs to pay for all my children and mine and Gary, all our suffering, all our pain. Somebody needs to be held accountable, and they need to pay.
DCF Regional Director Nick Cox wanted to see for himself the situation that Adams now finds herself in.
I know there's some help that's been coming your way, but What I'm concerned about right now is I want to make sure, number one, that for right now, you know, all of you and your kids don't belong in that one room.
Tonight, Angel Adams and her 12 children are in a much better place after Nick Cox, who is the regional director of the Department of Children and Families, got involved. He found a temporary home at a kid's place in Brandon for the family. DCF says they will sit down with Adams and a team of case management workers to determine the best way to move forward to help her and the children.